Did you were you what did you guys touch on? Was it data? Was it speakers, TVs? What you guys do?
TVs,
TVs.
but we
Okay.
did the mounts and I was understanding how to do the measurements.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we just did we installed the speakers into the ceiling tile and
Gotcha.
yeah, just
So
pulling wire.
okay. So nothing too crazy. So
Yeah.
our job at KNB is mostly data. Um, we will throw in cameras and door access control. I know you said that you are pretty brand new to this, Norris. This is pretty much just going to be a refresher course for you, so bear with me. I want to get you trained exactly from start to finish of how we install what we install. Okay. If at any point in time during this, if I'm going too fast, or you don't understand anything, just simply stop me and I'll explain a little bit more. Okay.
Okay.
Um, so let's start. So pretty much to start off, we're the pathway of internet. I'm not sure how long you been in Vegas for.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
How long have you been in Las Vegas for?
Oh, it's been almost 5 years now.
Okay. All right. So you know who probably Cox or CenturyLink is, correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've heard of them.
So there's other companies out there. I just want to use these two because these are the ones that everybody knows. So what happens is the way that internet goes from um, the central office is what we call it, or Cox or CenturyLink, all the way to a computer in somebody's office is what I want to talk about today. Okay. So starts off with it's starting off in Cox or CenturyLink, also known as the CO, which stands for central office. Okay. From the central office, a cable is going to be ran to a telephone pole. From that telephone pole, it may continue on to another building or to another telephone pole, or it may go underground and route itself into these green telephone boxes. You'll see
Right.
these boxes around the side of the road. Right now, I'm right here at this page in this little green box right there. So it'll go from that box, just a wire. It could be Cat5, it could be fiber. It really depends on what type of cable is available at that present point in time. We don't worry about any of this. I'm just giving you an understanding of how this stuff gets brought to us. Make
Oh,
sense so far?
all right.
All
Yeah.
right. So, like, yeah, we don't worry about it. It's just important that you understand this information. So then, from this green box, let's say we're this strip mall. Let me try to circle this real quick. Is being opened up, right?
Right.
Well, what the provider is going to do is they're going to run a wire from this green box to a room known as the MDF. It's going to be in the back of this building
All
or on
right.
the side or something like that. It might be in a, it's called the riser room. So let me clear off some of my things, kind of clean up my stuff. And so once the wire is in the MDF,
Indeed.
main distribution frame, that is normally where our job begins. Okay. So what we will do is we will run one wire, depending on what the customer has purchased, whether it's Cox or CenturyLink. It could be copper, I'm sorry, it could be Cat6 or it could be coax, it could be fiber. It really depends on what the customer plans on that point in time. Don't get too deep in the weeds. I just want to kind of give you a broad strokes of what's going on. So let's say we're doing a job for this subways right here. Okay.
Okay.
what we will do is, and let's say they say, okay, K and B, we're having Cox and we need to have a coax cable ran into our unit. So what we would do is we would find a pathway to run a cable from this MDF to Subway's telephone room or box. Usually this is located in a closet or up high in the back of the break room, or sometimes even in the bathroom. This cabinet right here is known as a IDF, intermittent distribution frame. So you have an MDF, which is the main feed, and you have the IDF, which is the customer's pretty much brains of their network. Am I going too quick for you, Cody? Like, let me know.
Oh, you're doing great.
You're good? Okay.
Yeah.
So from here, this is where we've ran our wire. And now let's say they have, I don't know, some POS machines, point of sales machines that need internet so they can ring up the cash wrap and stuff like that. And let's also say that they need, I don't know, do you know what a wireless access point is?
No.
Okay, so a wireless access point, think of it as like an internet booster. It usually hangs from the ceiling and it literally looks like a white box. We'll go over those later, but for right now, it's kind of want to get you an idea of like just different things that could use what we do. So what I'm going to do now is, Shatoya, I want you to um, go to the next slide. Where's the rest of it? I might have to refresh your screen. All right. So where's my thing at? All right, cool. So our IDF, right? We all know what that is. No questions so far?
No.
Okay. So let's say a customer says, okay, I want to have a cash register, or I'll call it a POS. I need I need three cash registers. We've all been to Subway. We've all given them money. The POS machine, and just think of it as a cash register. Okay. Shit, sorry, I'm trying to draw with this with the mouse. And a access point. So our job would be also running that cable from the MDF to the IDF, and then running cables from various locations of that Subways back to the IDF. The amount of cables we run is going to be dependent on the client. Myself or Norris will get this information to be able to deliver to you. Our goal for you is to be able to receive information and be able to handle it. It's nothing hard. I would never just say, go out there and figure it out. You won't have to ever worry about that. That's my job. My job is to get all the information and questions for you answered. So what will happen is depending on how the building is set, in this particular picture here, let's say we had a conduit, which I'm pretty sure you're familiar with that since you went to UEI. We had a conduit that's going behind the wall and is going into this rack. I know we don't have any, but we'll just act like there is. We would pull the amount of wire that they tell us to from this point back to our IDF. And that's how our pathway goes. We'll get into termination and stuff like that later. I just want to make sure that you understand the pathway.
All right.
All right. So what you think?
So it's just a conduit. It goes to the POS and it keeps going back to the IDF.
Mm-hmm. So
Right.
when it comes to from the MDF to the IDF, it's really only like one or two cables. It's not going to be 20 or something. It's like literally just one or two. Sometimes it's a bigger bundle depending on what we're running, but majority of the time it's like one or two cables. The majority of our cables are going to go from the locations, various locations around the office or the subway, back to one room in that unit. Okay.
All right. Okay.
And so I have a diagram here as well, but we'll see how much time we got. We'll go over. So let me actually delete this off. Give me a second, Shatoya. So Cody, you said that you didn't have any questions on this, right? So far.
Nah,
Okay.
nah,
Like I
no
said,
questions so far.
because like I said, when I met with you, I told you like we're gonna go. We have meetings like this once a week where we'll kind of explain to you a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, to where you'll be like, oh, okay, this makes sense. Because I swear to you, if you really apply it, it's not hard. It's
All
really
right.
not. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's really not hard. I know it's a lot of wires and jargon, but I swear to you, it's not hard.
All right.
Um, so Shatoya, can you hit next slide for me? So our upcoming projects that we are still in the works on waiting to get approval on. We have a parking lot for an apartment complex, a senior living facility, um, Gateway apartment, and Centennial and Fifth North apartment. We have the data side of these last two projects. We're still waiting to get approval for the access control. Access control will go over that at a later date. Right now, I strictly want to focus on data. So our current projects that we are working on right now, UMC, Gateway Apartments, Centennial Fifth Apartments, and I think that needs to be changed to 880 Greer Drive, which is the one that you'll be on today, Cody.
All right.
All right. So let me pull up a print, but I don't want to grab something that's going to like make him nervous. Let me grab this one. This looks clean. Toya, let me be able to share my screen. Everybody see my screen? Okay.
Yeah. Zoom in.
So I'm about to.
Oh, yeah.
So can I annotate on my own thing? Where's the oh. All right. So this room where it's so pretty much also known as the IT/electrical room. This is our IDF. All of our cables that we run around this office need to go back to this room. Okay.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do now is, so you see this little, no, I'm gonna see if I can zoom in some more. Let me stop annotating for a second. Let me actually clear this as well. All right. You see this 4 right here?
4.
Yeah, you see that where I drew this line? See that
Yeah, I
4?
see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is telling us how many cables need to go to that one location.
Oh, all right.
Make sense?
Yeah.
So our goal for, let's say, this one particular run is we're going to run 4 wires. I'm just going to draw them out. 2, 3, and 4. All 4 of those wires need to run into this room right in here. Make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, so now I got a brain teaser for you. As soon as I can exit out. For, come on. This room right here. What am I gonna do? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not annotating right now. This room right here. What am I gonna do?
You're gonna bring 4 wires
Okay. And I'm gonna zoom. I know
to
it's hard to, I know it's hard, you can't see it right now. Give me one sec, bro. Um, I'm gonna bring 4 wires where?
to the IDF.
Um, right here?
Uh, no,
Okay. Where?
right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
Right there?
Oh,
That room. Sorry,
yeah. That one.
man. So this one, yes, you're absolutely right.
Oh, that one.
So yes, so pretty much like let me see if because I think I might have been hiding it, but there's a wall right here. This is like a stairwell or an elevator or something like that right now. But
Okay.
yes, we'd be bringing all those wires into this room right here.
All right.
Okay. So this is a job that myself and Norris are actually currently working on right now. As you can see, though, there are some of these locations that do not have a number next to them. Example is this. So during your schooling, have you been taught about blueprints at all?
Oh, yeah. Here and there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So low voltage is no different from electrical. I mean, it is different, but it's like as far as reading blueprints, it's pretty much similar. Our goal during this is we're going to go over to a different sheet. Sometimes it's the sheets that I create, they have the information that you need. Um, God, I hate that I can't zoom out with that. All right. They usually have the information that you need in this corner right over here. Has the symbols, exactly what's going on, and what means what. So unfortunately for this particular project, they don't have the symbols on the same page as the drawings. So we would have to print out not that one. Let me see if I can pull up my sheet. Give me one second. I'll drag this over. Can you guys see a new sheet? It should say Procore on it. Do you still see the original drawing?
I still see the original.
Okay. All right, give me one second. Stop sharing and I'll start sharing again. All right. Technology, legend. All right, perfect. So in that picture, it showed the one that I highlighted. See how it says 4? Sorry, keep forgetting I'm not annotated. You guys can't see my mouse. All right, so you see how it says 4, all right?
Mhm.
And this right here doesn't say anything. So what does that mean? So what this means is we got to go. It's off again. Sorry. Try to do this back before it sucks. So we would follow this pathway all the way over here. This is called a wireless LAN junction box, or also known as a wireless access point. is saying that it's going to be mounted on the ceiling and that it needs to have a 1-inch conduit. It says right up here, conduit requirements. Which one am I adding? There it is. It says, yeah, or noted sheet. And it says 2 type F cables terminated with 2-port faceplate. So what does type F mean? We would come down here to our technology cable schedule, go to F, 4-pair plenum rated category cable, or Cat6 cable. So it's going to have how many cables going to this symbol. I'll give you a hint.
2.
There you go. There we go. So this page right here is going to be like, if you're unsure about, let's see, does it pull back up if I, gateway, shut on. Yeah. So if you're ever unsure about what a symbol may mean, you're able to go to a different page of the drawing section and it'll tell you exactly what to put on it. Make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
How we doing so far? Everybody understanding it? We good? Yes, no, maybe so. I'm waiting for you to tell me, Cody.
Oh,
We all
yeah.
know this. This is
Sorry
literally a
about
meeting
that.
for you, bro.
I just yeah, I understand.
Okay. So if I was to ask you, because I know we're almost out of time, I was to ask you, see this where it says TV?
TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See where it says TV?
Mhm.
How many cables supposed to go to that?
TV. Oh, there it is. 2.
There it
2
is.
F cables.
There we go. You know how to read blueprints.
Oh, good.
So that's pretty much that's, like I said, this is gonna be an intro for you. We'll do more and more things like this to get you a little bit more acclimated. I believe next week we'll probably work on terminations and then we'll go from there. But I just want to kind of get you an idea of what's going on. Norris, I'm pretty sure this was, yeah, like whatever. But it's always good to review. So if there's no further questions, Shatoya, share your screen, take us out. You know what to do, girl. Right.
Okay. Oh, I'm not muted anymore. I'm sorry, guys. All right. As you will see from all of our other meetings, Cody, we ended with everyone yelling success. We could not do this without our team. So we do thank you guys for everything you guys do. And so
Time.
wait, Kevin, they can't hear you. I was
You're on your emails.
Hey.
oh, okay. Well, you guys just before I'm talking. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm losing my voice. Okay. So today I'm going to have Norris yell out success. All right, let's do this thing.
Success on me, success on 3. 1, 2, 3. Success.
Oh no, that was weak.
Yes.
Weak.
Oh.
Weak. Come on, man. It's Cody first day. Put them on.
Success on me. Success on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Success!
Success.
There we go.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
All right, later, y'all.
Thank you.